What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching Papers. We're back again, bright and early on a Thursday morning to go through the latest breaking news for that ass and see exactly what's making the headlines and the back pages of these, the most fraudulent publications available to man. We buy them so that you don't have to. Love to your mothers. Hope you're all doing well and looking after each other in these increasingly strange and turbulent times. We're all we've got, people. For now, though, we have got 4 fraudulent publications to be going through, including The Guardian, The Daily Star, The Daily Mirror, and The Daily Bell. It's only bloody daily, like Thompson. It's daily, like Papers, papier. Let's get down to it. This is for the ones who care. Right, lads, we're going to kick things off at the front of The Guardian today because it looks like I've woken up in World War III with Vladimir Putin going full Thanos mode. They say a state of emergency has been declared in Ukraine as Kiev warns Putin is set to invade. They also say student loan payments extended to 40 years. Come on. And over here, meat eating linked to a higher risk of cancer. Ooh, vegetarians apparently 14% less likely to develop cancers than carnivores. Switching over to the back of The Guardian for the sport, we've got Anthony Elanga and his heroics yesterday grabbing Manchester United from the depths of defeat and exit in the Champions League round of 16 against Atleti in their first leg in Spain against the La Liga champions. 1-0 down and being dominated despite having most of the ball. Anthony Elanga came off the bench and the 19-year-old inspired all and sundry with a fantastic finish after a through ball of dreams from Bruno Fernandes. Maybe I'm not so good, says Antonio Conte, questioning his future at Spurs after their Burnley defeat. A shock, given that they'd just beaten Manchester City so brilliantly. But he has said that maybe he isn't the right man for the job and he's too honest to just close his eyes and carry on like nothing's happening. He said the fans, the players and the club don't deserve it and he's going to have a word with the board to see exactly what happens. It does sound like he has realised what kind of a mountain of a challenge it is being Spurs manager and how difficult it's going to be to change things there. The mentality, the quality of the players, their history of not winning trophies, it is all something that is going to be, it's going to take a miracle. And Antonio Conte is a winner and he's not going to settle for less. Maybe I'm not so good. He went on a huge tirade yesterday in his post-match press conference after their defeat to Sean Dyche's Burnley, who look like they may well be approaching safety. They're closing in on Leeds United. We'll get to that. Over here we've got Hamilton says some stewards show bias to specific drivers. He's accused Formula One bosses and stewards of having favourites, saying that sometimes these officials will travel with drivers and that when decisions are there to be made, maybe that is lending favour to their friends. Hamilton was doing a press conference in Barcelona where he explained that the FIA always bring in 4 stewards for a race and one of those is always a former driver. This year's, for the final race at least, was a former Red Bull driver. And he's certainly got an issue with some sort of bias taking place there. This all comes after Michael Massey's been removed from his post by the FIA, and let's hope that we have an exciting season of F1. I'll definitely be tuning in, they've got me. On the back of the Daily Star, we have got the celebration of Anthony Elanga's heroics last night for Manchester United, saving Ralph Rangnick's skin. El Kid, Teen Anthony, is warrior hero in Spanish duel. Rangnick actually went on record to say that a lot of the Manchester United players would do well to take some inspiration and try and emulate Elanga, who looks like he's having fun when he's playing, excited that he'd scored with his first touch against a huge side like Atleti, and he said it was his dream come true. Jimmy Anderson being primed for fight. He's going to have to fight his way back into the test side. At the age of 39, he's been dropped for the Caribbean tour, but vowed that his 21-year England career isn't at an end just yet. He's not given up hope of restaking a claim. Down here we've got Jurgen stays cool as title heat rises. The title race looks like it is well and truly back on. Liverpool with a thumping 6-0 win yesterday over Leeds United, who look like favourites for relegation. Bielsa's men are in a lot of trouble, leaking goals left, right and centre and not really offering that much going forward without the likes of Calvin Phillips or Patrick Bamford. But Jurgen Klopp, he's saying there that he's refusing to get excited at the fact that they are now 3 points behind Manchester City. But I tell you what, he was very excited last night, celebrating each and every goal almost with more amplitude. And on the back of the Daily Mirror today, Jurgen Klopp promising that Liverpool will go all the way and fight tooth and nail to the very end for that title with all we have after narrowing the gap on leaders Manchester City. We've got Wilfried Zaha, who got himself a brace in Crystal Palace's 4-1 win against Watford last night. Antonio Conte, say the Mirror, his future has been thrown into doubt after a 4th defeat in 5 Premier League games. And Elraiser, teenager Elanga, rescuing United from a poor display in Madrid and admits it's a dream come true that I wanted for the fans. I tell you what, I really enjoyed the Champions League. I really pray to God my team Arsenal get back in there sooner rather than later, because it is the creme de la creme. I do feel a little bit like it's lost something. Given the domination of the English teams, there are still 4 sides in the league, in the Champions League, and you know, United haven't been the strongest in the Premier League, and I just question the strength of the rest of Europe in comparison. Does that take away slightly from the glory or the achievement? I don't know, it's debatable. It's still going to be very difficult for anyone when you come against the elite sides like the Bayern Munichs, PSGs and Atletis, really, but they certainly haven't been the side that we once knew defensively anyway. They looked a little bit gettable, and that proved to be the case. On the back of the Daily Mail, Liverpool have been awarded the most penalties in Premier League history by quite some distance now, with Mo Salah scoring 2 on the night and Sadio Mane grabbing a brace himself. We got goals from Joel Matip and Virgil van Dijk as well, condemning Leeds to a 4th defeat in 5. Not looking good for Bielsa's men, but it's the stuff of dreams for wonder kid Elanga, who rescues lucky United. They dominated possession, but really were dominated in the game. João Felix, an incredible True Ballers FC squadron leader, breaking ankles on his way to a sensational header that gave them the lead. And I guess when he went off, it really did change things. I'm not sure that that was the right move. New for the People podcast is out. Link to the description box below. You can follow your boy on Instagram, and I am on TikTok. Indeed. Congratulations to this fraud who took the bait yesterday.
David De Gea did an interview yesterday where he said he basically feels like he's from Manchester now, despite this being his first game against his former club Atleti, who have been in the Champions League final twice and won La Liga twice under Diego Simeone since he left. In fact, he can count himself quite lucky, as Atleti did hit the bar twice. Antoine Griezmann curling one onto it late on. Marcelo Bielsa admitting that he is beginning to question himself and his Leeds United side, who are now just 3 points ahead of the relegation zone, having played 2 more games than 18th place Burnley. This Sunday sees the Carabao Cup final between Chelsea and Liverpool at Wembley Stadium, 4:30 kickoff, and they're talking about extra police and steward numbers being beefed up and no drinking zones near the stadium. This is all going to be in an effort to ramp up security and I guess show the world that England are capable of hosting the Champions League final, which looks set to be moved from St Petersburg. Luke Amos scoring an 89th minute winner for QPR as they move to within 2 points of the automatic promotion spots in the Championship. Interesting piece on Kadeem Harris, a former Cardiff and Sheffield Wednesday winger who now plays in Ukraine for Metalist Kharkiv, barely 20 miles from the Russian border. He's actually said, over here there seems to be no worry. It's something that's been going on for years. That's what I get from the players. Inset picture of Wilfried Zaha, who got the last laugh, scoring twice in 5 minutes, in the last 5 minutes of their 4-1 victory over Watford, and his former boss, Roy Hodgson, who would have enjoyed so many years of Wilf's talent doing him favours. It's actually meant that Roy's now been booed off in his first 2 home games as Watford manager. Not the greatest start. Okay, Arsenal themed piece here on the leadership at the club, with Lacazette, who is currently the club captain, obviously looking like he's on his way out. Contract is running down. Mikel Arteta is being pressed to anoint, or appoint even, a new captain for the summer. Granit Xhaka did turn down the captain's armband, refusing it when Eddie Nketiah came on. Tierney was given the armband, and Mikel Arteta in his press conference yesterday quoted as saying, "There is a defined hierarchy. Granit said that Kieran's next in line, and that is why he gave it to Kieran. I think Kieran was really proud of it." It is quite interesting given the situation. Obviously, Captain Aubameyang leaving, now applying his trade at Barcelona, stripped of the honour over disciplinary matters, and Lacazette has taken the mantle, but with him looking like he's going to be leaving on a free transfer, who is next in line? It does seem that Granit Xhaka has chosen Kieran Tierney. Arsenal playing Wolves tonight, of course, as they try to make it 3 wins on the bounce in a bid to make up ground in the race for the top 4.
That's about it for this time, lads. If you've enjoyed the video, please do smash the hell out of the like button. Massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn those bell notifications on so you never miss an upload from your fraud father. For now though, I've been hughwizzy, and this has been Blimey.